What's up, YouTube? Real recognize real. Welcome to another Real Talk with Jay, man. Hope everybody out there is living the best life that they can. Hope everybody's staying drama-free and sucker-free, because that's the best way to be. You feel me? Let's get it. So, in case you're wondering why I'm recording here instead of my usual spot, man, the AC shitted on me. Well, it's been shitted on me. You know, and I've been fighting through it to upload content and shit, but I just can't today, man. It's hotter than 12 hells back there. Not to mention the lights I had strung up, the damn battery box. I went to go change the batteries, and a little spring in there blew the fuck out. I didn't realize it was loose or nothing. So I can't find it. So, you know, I like the lights in the background and shit. So I'm trying to get the room back in order, man. So for right now, I'm going to be recording in random spots, man. It's only going to be temporary. So bear with me, okay? The new Mortal Kombat. Let's talk about that, man. It's coming out, man. You can pre-order it right now. You can play the beta version right now. The gameplay looks sick. They have a new fighting system in play. Apparently, you could be two characters. They have like a tag team type deal going from what I've seen. A little bit of trailers I've watched on YouTube and shit. And I watched a couple of YouTubers talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look into more today. Aesthetically, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminds me, it's like 9 mixed with 11, if that makes sense to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jax looks like classic Jax. Sonya looks like classic Sonya. I do not like what they did with the ninjas, the half mask. I never did like that shit. I want the full ninja garb, like how they looked in 11. That's what they should have continued that. Raiden, extremely underwhelming. Kung Lao, extremely underwhelming. Liu Kang looks like, you know, fire god, he looks like Liu Kang, but a little more godlike, you know what I'm saying? Kenshi looks very similar to Kenshi, you know what I'm saying? Johnny Cage, typical Johnny Cage. Trying to think of who's all on the new roster. I haven't even, like I said, I've only watched a little bit of it on YouTube. I know so far it's Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Smoke, Jax, Sonya, Johnny Cage. I saw, Rain. Rain looks kind of dope. They gave him like a hood, and now he's got like a staff. You know what I'm saying? Almost mage wizard-like. Different take, but I fucks with it. Strikers on... I've never been, like, out of all people, you bring Stryker back, man. Stryker was always lame as fuck to me, man. Like, where's my boy Reptile, man? Reptile got straight up shitted on, man. He was such a dope character with so much potential, but in the end, they just made him a jobber and made him, like... You know what I'm saying? Devora, she was a dope, unique, and original character, man. Why didn't they bring her back? But, so, aesthetically, you know, it's decent looking. The gameplay looks sick. I do not like the direction they took with some of the characters, man. Really. Raiden and Kung Lao, they made them like some farmer village motherfuckers. Which I know Raiden gave up his godhood so he can make Liu Kang a god and shit and became mortal and shit, but... You know, where's he get the lightning powers from then? That was his whole shtick. He was a god. You know what I'm saying? They made some very questionable... I understand that needed to happen for the story to go the way it went and yada yada. You know, I've always liked Raiden. I'm not some huge Raiden fanboy, though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that was his whole... He was a god. That's how he got his... Unless Liu Kang bestows it upon him or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Kung Lao... Extremely, you know... His whole legacy changed, apparently. Which I don't understand, because at the end of 11, Liu Kang comes down and is talking to the great Kung Lao. Like, it had everybody thinking it was going to take place during that era, but they totally flipped the script on that shit, and Yeah, so I don't know, like Kung Lao's whole deal was he was the ancestor to the great Kung. I mean, the great Kung Lao was his ancestor and shit. And that was his whole. Now they made him some. I don't fucking know, dog. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are now brothers, like blood brothers. Come on, man. They're both Lin Kuei. The Shirai Ryu does not exist no more. What are y'all doing, NetherRealm? No. That is so whack to me, man. I do not like that shit at all, man. So there's no other clans. It's just the Lin Kuei, apparently. You know, cause Smoke, he's Lin Kuei. Sub-Zero's Lin Kuei. So what? The Lin Kuei has multiple powers now? When I first heard Scorpion and Sub-Zero were going to be brothers, like, oh, maybe he got adopted. But no, they're saying they're blood brothers. Bi-Han and Kuei Ling. So it's Kuei Ling is now Scorpion. And they're making Hanzo Smoke. No, man, the whole Scorpion being from a different clan and Sub-Zero being, that was always, you know, Scorpion was the fire to the ice. The Lin Kuei are cryomancers. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? So I do not like that at all, man. I think that's lame as fuck. I think that's whack as fuck. That destroys the whole dynamic between Scorpion and so I understand they squashed everything and became like, you know what I'm saying? They still could have been that in this new timeline, this new era. But to make them blood brothers, that's drastic, man. Like that is such a drastic fucking change, and I don't think a lot of fans are gonna like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people play Mortal Kombat just for the game and shit, but a lot of people, like myself, get heavy into the lore, the story, because it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Or it used to be. So I don't know, man. Sub-Zero is Bi-Han seems very power hungry. He says what we could lead Earthrealm. So maybe there'll be some kind of friction. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't fucking know. But to make them blood brothers, bro, that's stupid. That's stupid. Scorpion there was always the balance there, man. The fire and ice. So Hanzo's gonna be Smoke, which, I mean, Smoke was basically a second-rate Scorpion. You know, smoke, fire. You know, he even had the what they call it, the kunai thing. You know, get over here, that thing. Even Smoke had one of those. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling that shit at all. You made Raiden and Kung Lao some normal ass village farmer motherfuckers. Katana and Mileena are actually like sisters, like blood sisters, which that's how it should have always been. I do agree with that like that, but apparently Mileena has the Tarkata disease, so she still have Tarkatan. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're making it an actual race. It's a disease apparently. So now it's a disease that people can get, and they get banished and turn to give them blades and shit too. She had the teeth and shit, and now they're twin sisters, but Mileena was born slightly earlier than Katana, and she's the next heir to the throne of Outworld. What happened to Edenia? If there's no Shao Kahn, he never took Katana from Edenia. I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. So how are they like heirs to the throne of Outworld? Who's the current leader of Outworld? Sindel? There's a lot that still needs answered, man. I've been like I said, I've been looking up a little bit on YouTube and shit. But I mean, they should have always been blood sisters. You know what I'm saying? But they're keeping it to where she's still half human, half Tarkatan, but they're making it a disease now instead of like a race. You know, of which I thought the race thing was doper, but you know, their own like species, their own race and shit. You know, because that's what made Outworld so fascinating. You had all these. You had the you know, Goro's people, these not the Shogun, yeah, Shoguns, right? Yeah, right. Anyway, yes, Goro's, you know, the people and shit. Then you had the Tarkatans. You know what I'm saying? Devara, man, they should have brought. She was a dope character. She was original with the whole insect thing and like that. That's dope. She was really dope character. She was nasty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But she was a dope and original character, man. You know, but they're just gonna let her fall to the wayside. You bring Stryker back. Nobody gives a fuck about Stryker, man. Stryker was always whack to me, man. So yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this new Mortal Kombat, man. I was really excited about it because I thought it was going to take place in the era of the Great Kung Lao. But yeah, they went in a whole other direction I didn't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Kenshi, I mean, I've always liked him. You know what I'm saying? You know, the blonde, you know, he was a dope character, man. You know, I just wish they would have brought back certain characters, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's no Shao Kahn, there's no Shang Tsung, Scorpion, Liu Kang. Apparently there's a new threat that Liu Kang didn't count on when he created the timeline and shit. And there's a lot of speculation. It's obviously not gonna be Shao Kahn or Shang Tsung. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of done with, I guess. I mean, Liu Kang is not gonna make a new era with them in it. So it might be Unaga. The Dragon King might make a comeback, but modern, with the modern look and shit, and you know, or they already went the whole corrupted elder god thing with Shinnok and shit. So I don't think it's gonna be that. Who knows, man? Who knows? Liu Kang never had any interactions with Unaga and shit, so I'm thinking it's gonna be Unaga, man. The Dragon King. We shall see. Like I said, I do not like the direction they took. They made every ninja fucking Lin Kuei except Rain. Like, y'all dropped the ball with that shit, man. To me, man. Y'all dropped to make them brothers and shit. So now Scorpion doesn't kill Bi-Han, and Bi-Han doesn't become new Saibot. So there's not gonna be no more Noob, which sucks because he's always been one of my favorite fucking characters with the shadows and like I said, I'm gonna reserve judgment until I actually play the new game in the story mode and all this shit, man. But so far, I'm not liking that, man. I think they did good by Mileena and Katana and making the whole Tarkata thing like a disease. I'm kind of iffy on. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But they were so much better as their own, like a species. You know, and now Katana's trying to keep Mileena's secret because if people find out, she'll be banished. We shall see how events unfold, man. It's like I said, the gameplay looks very nice. The aesthetics, you know, look decent. The direction they went is the last thing I would thought. My main beef is the whole Scorpion and Sub-Zero being blood brothers. That's fucking stupid. Like I said, I know they squashed whatever, you know, whatever the fuck, but you could have still had the Shiryu and the Lin Kuei. Like, I just don't understand. They're cryomancers. Scorpion uses fire and shit. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? What is the new threat? You know, that the Earth Realm protectors are facing. You know, I guess the nether realm isn't even a thing anymore. You know, which I always thought them being, you know, in play was or being a threat or whatever was dope. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, I mean, they did a total they did totally opposite of what they thought they were going to go with the story, man. So that might be a good thing, though. It might be a good thing, you know. The only character they kind of kept true was Johnny Cage. Okay, he's a famous actor, etc., etc. So, but he's obsessed with social media apparently in this one. And I'm assuming that Jax and Sonya are still, you know, military and shit. We shall see. I'm a huge MK fan. Like I said, I love the lore and the story more than I do the actual game itself. But the direction they took with this, man, I'm just kind of, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not, especially Scorpion and Sub-Zero being brothers. That's whack as fuck to me, man. I do not like that at all, and I know I'm not alone with that. I know I'm not alone. I'm a Scorpion fanboy, always have been. He's always been one of my go-tos. And now, y'all dropped the ball, man, with that shit, man. But maybe something will happen when they start beefing again. But the fact that they're still leaving both Lin Kuei and both Blood Brothers, it's stupid, bro. It's stupid. You did right with Melina and Katana being actual sisters, because that's how it should have always been. Like blood sisters, no weird experiment in creating Melina and shit. Like actual. I'm just confused. So that they're not from Edenia no more. There's so many questions, man. Like and subscribe down below, man. You know. Show your boys some love, man. It's free. It only takes 2 seconds. Drop a comment, man. If y'all fuck with Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, man. Share this shit. Like this shit. The whole 9, man. Show your boys some love, man. Make sure you cut the toxic and negativity out your life. Make sure you're always moving forward to a positive direction. What's the new Mortal Kombat? Where are they going to go with it, man? It's still kind of a lot of speculation. Let me know in the comments, man. Peace, y'all. That's been Real Talk.